Has this ever happened to you while playing Left 4 Dead 2? You'll be the charger and you'll charge directly at somebody and then just phase directly through them or slip off of them like they're made of butter. Or let's say there's a hunter that's like 30 feet away and then all of a sudden he's on top of you. You may be thinking that it's just bad hitboxes or just an old game. But what if I told you that the game is actually just lying to you? Where you see the enemy isn't actually where the enemy is in the game. And as a newer player, you would never know this. So today I just wanted to make a video to help people understand this and just kind of fix the issue. So first, I'm in a server by myself here, and what we're going to do is type in net_graph1. And at the bottom right, you'll see a bunch of information pop up. What we want to focus on is the lerp. As you can see, the default lerp is 100 ms, meaning there's like 100 delay or whatever. And basically we want to turn this down because the lower that the lerp is, the more accurate the people on our screen is. So the closer that what we see is what is actually happening in the game. So first what we want to type in is CL_interp_ratio space 0. And basically what that does is it makes it so the next value we put in isn't doubled. Next we want to put in CL_interp space 0.033. The lowest a lerp can go on an official 30-tick Valve server is 10 ms. So you might be thinking, well, why don't we do that? You just said that the lower the ms, the more accurate everything is on screen. That is true. However, on official servers, if you go too low, like 10% ms, the enemies and the infected will start to kind of glitch out and they'll kind of look laggy and it's kind of just not that fun to play with. So it's recommended to go between 33 and 45 ms depending on your ping. And it's close enough. Like 33 is basically there. There is a little bit of delay, but honestly, it's not too bad. This alone will dramatically improve your gameplay and just make everything more reliable, which obviously just makes the game more fun to play. But what if I told you there actually is a way to make the lerp 0 ms and have it not be like laggy? One of the ways is to play on not a Valve server, like a custom server. A lot of custom servers like Heize or Surplease or anything else actually run at 100 ticks. And the 100 tick servers will allow you to change your ms to 0. In the net graph, as you can see, there are two 30s in the middle. Right now, mine says 30 because it's a 30-tick Valve server. However, if it says 100, that tells you that you can turn your lerp to 0. You might be thinking, well, I only play on Valve servers and I still want my lerp to be 0. Is there a way to do that? And recently, yes, introducing the workshop. This mod, 0 lerp everywhere, was recently created by Heize, and this allows you to turn your lerp to 0 on official Valve 30-tick servers and not have everything laggy. This mod is an absolute lifesaver, and I highly recommend anybody to get it if you even play the game. What you want to do is open the workshop and click the green subscribe button. Go into the main menu, go into your add-on tabs, and just make sure that it's checked. Once it's checked, you're all good to go. When you're in the game, type in CL_interp space 0. And as you can see, my lerp is now 0. And it won't be like super laggy and the comments are glitching out all over the place. Now, a few things to note. Every time you leave the game and reopen the game, your CL_interp ratio and interp settings will go back to their default settings. So every time you open the game, you have to type in the ratio 0 and CL_interp 0. I recommend on Steam using the overlay and creating a notes tab so you can Control-C, Control-V it into the console. This can be done inside of the main menu, so you don't actually have to wait until you're in the game to start typing this in the console. Will this make everything 100%? Will your shots connect 100% of the time? Will you never miss a charge by going at somebody? No, it's still, it's still an old game, and hitboxes aren't the best. 0 lerp everywhere mod only works for versus and PvP game modes for some reason. If you're in campaign, you'll still have to use 33 lerp, but if you have it set to 0, it'll just automatically set it to 33, so you don't really have to worry about it. Hope this helps. I highly recommend anybody playing the game to do this. It'll make you a better player. It'll make the game more enjoyable because you can actually see what's happening on your screen. I kind of just made this video because of the influx of newer players because of the Steam sale, so if you're new, I highly recommend. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.